are real. Does science explain love? Does science explain what you feel when you see nature?
If you look at all of the scientific and technological advancements that we've been talking about, and a lot of that's happened in the last 100 years, do you think that has changed our view of us, of who we are, of what it means to be human?
We are learning like how not sort of central we are to the whole of the cosmos, right? It's been a lesson for human beings from the beginning of time. So maybe that's a bit grand, but for a very long time, human beings have struggled with, where are we in the middle of this whole big thing?
It seems that science is confirming that we're all interconnected, that we are not atomized in our local countries or states or cities, but that the universe, the humanity, what affects one affects the other. We've seen that throughout COVID, that no matter what one's politics, if the world isn't vaccinated, you can't put a wall up in the air. So the way scientists are working together to cure diseases, not just prolong life, but to reiterate and emphasize with every discovery that no matter where one lives, no matter what one has, no matter who one is, no matter what one believes, that we're all interconnected. We owe that to science.
With modern science, we've explored the insides of atoms and the farthest galaxies. But those distant domains can seem abstract. Science has practical meaning for us humans as well. Even science right under our feet. Take worms, for example. In his last book, Charles Darwin described how the digestive products of certain earthworms make excellent fertilizer. 20 years ago, a friend encouraged me to go with him to Cambodia, a country wedged between Thailand and Vietnam. Since 2003, I've made many trips here. I'm in Phnom Penh, the capital of Cambodia. Beyond the city is a country of farms and farmers. Cambodia remains one of the poorest countries in Southeast Asia and still hasn't recovered from the devastating genocide of the Khmer Rouge in the mid-1970s. But with science, education, and critical thinking, we can rebuild communities and countries. I'm visiting a young agriculture graduate named Sotiarat Sak, who's training farmers in how to use worms to fertilize their fields. Sotiarat's story adds another perspective on where we fit in the cosmos, helping our fellow human beings. Tell me a little bit about what your project, Junlin, does. First of all, what does Junlin mean?
Yes, Junlin means earthworm in Cambodian language. There are particular of earthworm that could upcycling the organic waste that farmer especially throw away into the farm. Worm could change their lifestyle in farming and also increase their income after that. Since the late 2018, I sell my product at more than 1,000 of farmers.
More than 1,000 farmers use your products?
Yes.
I understand that a lot of Cambodian people are scared of worms.
Of course.
So how did you overcome this problem in talking to farmers?
Actually, I just can't tell my story to the farmer. First of all, I researched on the internet. I see the potential of earthworm. I said, wow, I love it. I know how it lives, how it poop, how it convert into something bigger, just farming, because the worm could impact to environment as well. They eat all the waste that people throw away and then turn into food that we could eat healthy food. Good rice, good fish, good chicken, good vegetable. So they are enjoying their own lifestyle.
So do you train some farmers how to use the fertilizer?
First of all, I train the farmer about vermicompost and importance of worm, eliminate the chemical used in the farm.
So you're protecting the environment as well as
Yes,
improving the productivity of the farms.
yes. That's what bring me into worm.
Yes.
So
Well, I see that there are cows in the village, so that is a lot of waste, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
cow poops.
yeah,
Which I've been walking along these cow poops now
yeah,
and getting on my shoes.
yeah,
Worms eat the cow poop
yes,
and then they convert that into the fertilizer.
yes.
Once the worms have processed the cow dung, just as Darwin said, it becomes a more productive fertilizer. It's very fine looking. I mean, it feels like sand almost. It feels very fine.
Yes, yes. You want to hold it? No.
Do you want me to hold the worms? Okay, well, I've never held a worm before, but if they're your worms, I will hold them. So Tiarat started small, but she hopes her project and its sustainable model might have pretty big consequences.
My goal for Jumlin, I want to sustainable in the business and reach out across Cambodia, and also potentially I bring Jumlin to some of other country. I believe that the worm could change the lifestyle, the income, and also the climate problem in the world.
Wow. So you want to help with the climate problem as well.
Yes.
You really have very big ambitions.
That's what I learned from worm, you know?
They're your teacher?
Yes.
Wow. I was inspired by talking to Sotirat and wanted to go to a quiet place to think about what I've learned about worms and particles and galaxies and humans and the cosmos. I'm in the Buddhist monastery called Wat Lan Ga. It's a spiritual space. Physically, we human beings are halfway between an atom and a star. But there's more than the physical. As Emily Dickinson wrote, the brain is wider than the sky. Perhaps we are only atoms and molecules, but our minds can travel to places our bodies cannot follow, to the smallest of the small and the largest of the large.